Okay, so what we want to do today, kind of talk about improving our posture. I know that as all of us, we're sitting down a lot, we're either watching TV or if we're working at a desk a lot, it can turn into something where we really see ourselves just going from the posture we know we should have to really kind of being hunched over like this. So a couple things to do first. When you get hunched over like that, there's a tendency to kind of shorten these muscles, or they kind of do it naturally. So the first thing you want to do is kind of loosen the pectoralis muscle up. So you can come to a doorway. You can either go to a doorway and do both arms at the same time, or you can go grab one wall and you're just going to turn and stretch and really feel that stretch through here. Probably going to do it 10, 15 seconds, but really stretch this out and let it kind of restore to a more natural length. And you can switch sides, or like I said, you could do this in a doorway with both arms at the same time. Come in here, really turn and feel that stretch all the way down there. Try to keep your arm as straight as possible. Go for about 10 to 20 seconds on each one. Another thing we want to do is kind of wake up our rhomboid muscles. These are the muscles right between your shoulder blades back here. And so we're going to do arms straight out, and you're going to try and pinch like if you pretend you have a pencil right here between your shoulder blades, try and pinch it together. So you have your arms straight out and then together, and really try and pinch right there between your shoulder blades. Keeping your arms straight. This will engage your trapezius, the rhomboids, and a couple of your rotator cuff muscles. And you can do that 2 more times. So each one of these stretches you're going to want to do 2 to 3 times for about 10 to 20 seconds each. Next thing you want to do, we're going to kind of do the same thing. Instead, kind of a Y you're making with your arms here. Rock back your fists. Okay, so you're going to try and rock them back as much as possible, and then pinch together your shoulder blades again. This will really engage your rhomboids as well, but also the lower portion of your trapezius. You're going to want to do that 3 times, 10 to 20 seconds each time. Next thing we have to kind of stretch and loosen up our muscles around our neck, because we kind of get all hunched up here and they also get tightened. What you can do is you reach over from this side, turn your head, and just kind of gently pull, kind of a search and destroy thing. You're going to just find the right place until you can get these muscles right in here, your scalene and your sternocleidomastoid. Pull on that just for about 10, 20 seconds. You can repeat that 3 times. Next, we're going to turn our head like we're looking down to our armpit. Again, and just pull until we feel a good stretch coming out of there. You might have to turn a little bit, but find a spot that works for you. And then this time you'll look up, kind of in line with this shoulder, looking up. And you'll pull back and really stretch these muscles right in here. And then you can repeat the same thing on this side, going here, looking down, and then looking up as well. The other thing you want to do, this is seen a lot of people with bad posture, but also with wrestlers who are always kind of hunched over like this, something that has been taught to them, and I think it can help here as well, to really loosen up everything in here, kind of get things flowing better. What you want to do is rock your shoulders back, lift your chin up to one side. So we'll do this side first, then this one. And then you're going to want to push your chin outward. And as you push your chin out, you're going to feel a stretching right in here in your neck. You can kind of turn, and as you turn your head, you're going to feel it stretch different parts right here. This is something really nice to stretch neck muscles and principally the sternocleidomastoid. Making sure to keep those shoulders rocked back while you're doing this. But like I said, you'll do 3 times, 10, 15 seconds, both sides. Now to kind of build up some more strength and help you keep, better posture, something you can do called shrugs. I have here 2 30-pound dumbbells that I bought. You can also fill up a bag or grocery bags with an equal number of cans till you find kind of the appropriate weight that works for you. What you're going to want to do with these, you're going to bring your shoulders up and rock them back, and then back forward. Really making sure do that range of motion, getting them up and rocking backwards and back. And that you can do pretty quickly. If it feels awkward at first, you can start without any weight. Just really make sure you're getting back, getting your chest out, kind of going along making your back straight, follow the curvature of the spine, but just getting that back, and then you can add weight to what feels comfortable. Last thing I want to do, 2 things you can do while you're actually sitting down. Let's see here, chair set up here. Couple things you can do while you're actually sitting at your desk to improve your posture. First thing, find something like a ball, a tennis ball, a wiffle ball, something hard and round you can put just on the back of your chair. It'll touch your back as you're sitting, so the second you start to hunch over, you'll feel it push you in the back. You can be working your desk, typing, the second you start to crouch over, you'll feel that pressure on your spine reminding you to keep upright and keep your shoulders back. Another thing, help improve flexibility, but when you're sitting down, these muscles right here are shortening. And that can actually, since they're not at the physiological length, that can actually cause some soreness. And so there's something you can do to take pressure off your back, relieve some back pain, but also help you remember to sit up straight. Simply put one ankle just over your knee here. And then if you start to come forward, you're really gonna feel a stretch here. Start to come forward, be a little lazy, you're gonna feel that stretch. That stretch reminds you to keep in that upright position. Just make sure if you're gonna do this to engage both legs the same amount of time, because you don't want an imbalance in your flexibility that can cause more back pain. A couple things you can do to improve your posture, really improve your strength up here, and feel just a little bit better up here in the chest and shoulders area.